Hello and welcome to the analysis for on GBPUSD for the second week of September 2013. And here we'll be looking at finding the trend the market is likely to follow in the coming week and possible entry and exit levels for the week in focus. All right, finding the trend, we'll quickly analyze by price comparative analysis and also by price and chart patterns to find the trend. Then we will now look for other tools to support the bias. Okay, now by price comparative analysis, we find out here that this week that just ended recorded a high of 1.5681 compared to the past week of 1.5609. So we have a higher high, and then the low of this week that just ended was at 1.5505 compared with the low of the previous week at 1.5429. So we have higher high and higher low, and this is a sign that going by this comparative analysis, there is an uptrend coming in the second week of September. And also by price chart pattern, we have a bullish engulfing pattern here. Now a single candle has engulfed 2 weeks, 1, 2. All right. So based on this pattern as well, we are expecting a strongly bullish week on GBPUSD. Then to look for further proof, we may want to insert a trend line and see. Okay, let's look at our trend line. And trend line, if I could link up this, of course, you know that this is a strongly bullish trend. Then if I go by, let's look at the period. Let me quickly switch to a lower time frame, and there we'll see. Okay, now let's switch to 4 hours. On 4 hours time frame, I'm going to move it away. All right. Okay, so if I work with this from here, and we still have a bullish trend by the trend lines, and here is our channel. Okay, so we have a bullish channel, all right, and bullish trend line run. All right, then next we want to quickly look at where can we find a secondary trend. Perhaps what is going on right now is a secondary trend formation. So it might likely get to this place. That's around 84. That's 1.5584. Okay. Okay. Now with that, and then additional proof of the trend, we have a bullish trend already. Now let's quickly look at, if I pick the rise from here to this place, we will be having 38.2 retracement at 1.597 and 50% at 5572. But if I connect it from the low of the week that just closed, because the gap was not covered, the gap that was created in the past week was not covered. All right, now we'll be having our Fibonacci retracements level 38.2 at 1.5614 and 50% at 1.5593. Now there is a confluence here. All right, there is a confluence here. Now by the time the week opens Sunday night, we'll be withdrawing this, because by then we'll be having this dispute, so we will then know where price is at actually. And also checking up in confirming the trend, we will be looking at the COT reports for the week that just ended. On GBP, we still have positive open interest at 7,542 with the net long positions for non-commercial traders actually dropped. So there's a negative value change in the net long positions for non-commercial traders, while there was an increase in the net short position for non-commercial traders. Meanwhile, the commercial traders, that the hedgers, are still they still have increased their long positions, which is an indication that this move may have been propelled by the commercial traders that we experienced in the week that just ended. The bullish move of this week may possibly have been propelled by the commercial traders. So based on that, we are strongly bullish. The commercial traders are buying, while the speculators are, selling or pulling out of their long positions. Therefore, with positive open interest, I still think that the market is still strongly bullish for the GBPUSD. So we are bullish. However, it won't go without us, mentioning or pointing out the key levels. Now, the Fibonacci key levels we will be watching are 1.5614 and 1.5593, and perhaps touching 61.8% at 1.5572. Now, let's quickly look at the pivot points for this week also. Now, we've got this sorted out already. The weekly pivot will be at 1.56 over that for the floor pivots, while Woody's will be at 5612, and Camarilla buy will be at 1.5582, while the max will be at 1.5567. So we'll be looking at 5567, this area, this range, 5582, 5567, 5582, all the way to 5593 of Fibonacci. So these are important levels for us. So we're buying at this level up to 67, then at 593 and 605 to 614. Very, very key for us. So we'll be watching that. All right. So when the market resumes on Sunday night, I'll be shedding more light on what happens. Whether if gap is created, then we may make a few adjustments to this analysis. But in the meantime, this is our bias. This is our focus. GBPUSD is going to be bullish in the coming week, and here are the possible entry levels. And for exit, of course, the market will first try to target, as we can see here, R1 is 5706, which it couldn't make in the past week. But we're going to be watching it first from the Camarilla point of view, and it's at 1.5678. That's the first touch, and when it gets here, 5678, all right, which is almost at 5681, where it recorded a high in the week that just ended. So this is our bias. This is what we'll be looking at in the coming week for GBPUSD. I hope that this helps you to make and keep some good profits. Right. Have a wonderful and profitable trading experience.